May profits be upon you. Welcome to another edition of RT Money's Forex Weekly Forecast. Let's talk about cable, pound USD. All right. This one's pretty easy to read, in my opinion. What is wrong with that? Okay. Some love going over here. All right, this is better. I don't understand why. These are the kind of things that you're supposed to have ready prior to the video start. All right, so what do we have here? We have this high, we have low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This isn't a lower low, right? Didn't break that low. This isn't a lower high. Wait a minute. It's a swing high. It's a swing low. Why? Because we are in between, what do you call the trading range. The trading range is determined by the swing high. I mean the lower high and the lower low. This one didn't make a lower low. All right. This is still the low until it is broken. Do you understand? It's still the low until it's broken, the low of the trading range. This is the lower high. This is the top of that trading range. Now, because we swing low, we swing high, doesn't mean that this is happening in between the trading range. So it doesn't mean it's not structure, it's microstructure. Okay. So as I count the lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We didn't break that low yet. We didn't break the high. Lower low, lower high. And we continue. Got it? And we come all the way down here. Look at this. Lower low, lower high. That's a pullback. All right. That's a pullback. Lower low. Sorry. Lower low. All right. We get a change of character here where price demonstrates that it wants to change and shift from a bearish momentum to bullish momentum here. All right, with a break of this low and a break of that high. Interesting stuff. Some people call it chalk, change of character. What I call it is a shift in momentum, all right, from bearish to bullish, all right. And once we break this high here, because we did pull up a little bit, didn't break the low. All right, so we came up higher. All right, this was the very lowest point, the very lowest point. So once we break that high, we change character. We're on our way up. Actually, we break structure on the way up. This is the lower high being broken. That's responsible for this lower low. So we are bullish at this point. At this point, we are bullish, right? And then we come up into supply. This is where we start to make our money, right? Why? Because this is a strong high. Why? Because it broke structure to the downside. All right. That makes it potentially tradable. All right. And when price comes back up here, that's why we mark these order blocks. That's when price comes back up there, I'm looking to take a high probability short. If I would have took that short, and I took more than a couple shorts here, you make your money. You make your money, man. What did I just do? What did I just do? Hold on a second. Okay, all right. Okay. I don't know what just happened there. All right, so we need to take a good look at what's going on over here. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right. Now, there's a reason why I want to take you on this. All right. Price hit it twice, did not break the high on the second hit. All right. Made a lower high and started drizzling down. All right. And we like to see that. All right. Now, what happened when it came here? Boom. Why did it react this way here? Well, we hit an order block. We hit demand. All right. well-formed demand, by the way. All right. So price comes in, mitigates this demand zone, and gives us a reaction. This is what I've been talking about in my other videos, especially the Dixie video. I went into a little bit of detail about this. All right. Once price comes down in here, gives us a reaction. All right. We have to ask ourselves, who's in control? Who's in control here, demand or supply? All right. Well, we came back up into a supply zone, right? Didn't we? This is supply here. All right. And what did price do? Let me get rid of this. What did price do? Price mitigated this supply zone, came back to the demand, right? Reacted and went even higher, taking out the liquidity at this point, taking out the liquidity at this point. Now, that's interesting because in a flip zone where supply turns into demand or demand turns into supply, in this case, it's demand turning into supply, right? In this zone, this wick rejection here, what it shows is a lot of supply in this wick. All right. So I mark it as a supply zone. All right. We can start to see supply chaining here. This is a supply chain. We can mark supply zones from up here, chaining. All right. In this flip, what do we look for? We look for the reaction to the demand zone, and then the breaking of this demand zone. And the demand zone was broken here. The question becomes, what broke it? Where is the origin of this impulse that broke this demand zone? That would be here. All right. That means a break of structure. And when it decides to do so, a return to impulse. This should be a high probability short. That is my outlook for pound USD. All right. Now, be careful. All right. Always keep in mind that you don't want to stay married to a bias, right? Because something like this could very well happen, boop, where we take out the liquidity here and the liquidity here. Those are relative equal highs, and then price comes down. So we want to be careful. We want to be mindful to just react off of what price is giving us right in front of our eyes. We don't want to be thinking about fundamentals and COVID and all this kind of stuff. No, just read what price is giving you. All right. Who's in control? If demand is in control, we're looking for good sells. All right. We're looking to go with the trend, the momentum. All right. What is the expectational order flow? The expectational order flow is that we just made a lower high here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. What are we expecting? A lower low, right? Am I right? A lower low. And then a lower high and continue until we see evidence of the contrary. Evidence to the contrary, rather. When price starts to say, hey, I want to change around, we'll see it. We'll see a change of character. But until then, we're going to go with this easy to read trend. We're going to go with the bearish order flow. And you see what the setup is. You see where our POI is. Our POI, nice and neat. We'll see what price does when it gets here. All right. Now, if you want to look for the place that price may turn around, we have a bullish. You see that bullish, bearish, bullish pattern here? That's representing demand. And that probably be a spot that we want to keep an eye on. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I don't know about you. All right. Mark that as demand, and we'll see what price does. But this is going to be the high probability spot that I believe price may want to take shorts, that we want to take shorts from. We're going to see what happens when price comes into contact. We're going to put an alert there so we don't have to stare at the charts, and we can do other things, look at other charts, look at other markets or whatever. As soon as we hear that bell, let me come over here and see what's going on. All right. I will see you in the next video. Hey, if you got a request, let me know about it in the comments, right? And make sure you leave a like, smash that like button if you would. It helps the YouTube algorithm and it helps this channel to grow. And that's the only thing I ask from you. Okay. If you want to see more videos like this. All right. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for your support.